Islam is incorrect?
I'll be very direct and straight to you, Padmaji. You know, personal law or impersonal law or otherwise, Islam is one, Islam is the same. No number of Islamic bodies or non-Islamic bodies can change it. It is sacrosanct. With respect to, like Zeenat Shaukat Ali ji said, Muhammadan law applies here certainly, Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet. Now let me speak to you as a progressive Indian young Muslim, Padmaji. The fact of the matter, how is India and what is India to me? The Prophet Muhammad speaks of Hubbul Watan, meaning love for the country, live for the country, your life must be for the country. Uniform civil code that we see today, the fact of the matter, let us understand this. On a lighter note, the analogy is such that we are having a debate on something like अभी शादी भी नहीं हुई, बच्चा भी नहीं हुआ, we are deciding बच्चा बुरा है या अच्छा है, कैसा है बच्चा, रंग कैसा है, रूप कैसा है, नाम कैसा होगा. The fact we are all playing in the air. The fact, let the law come in. Let there be consensus. Let there be inclusivity. Let there be religious leaders.
Mr. Abbas,
let there be non-religious leaders.
That is a great perspective that you want to look at the draft before making up your mind. That is not a problem. The problem is those who have already gone on record and said this is going to spell catastrophe for the country because this is the first step in the direction of Hindu Rashtra. Like you, even I am saying, आप मुंडन करा रहे हो उस बच्चे का जो पैदा ही नहीं हुआ, आपने उस बच्चे को दानव बोल दिया जो पैदा नहीं हुआ. That is what is essentially happening. Vishnu Jain, the child hasn't been born and you've already said this child is going to be a monster.
The point is, see Padmaja, let me put it in perspective. The Law Commission in its wisdom, the 22nd Law Commission has asked for suggestions from various citizens of the country. Now citizens of the country can participate in this legislative process. They can give their suggestion. So as of now asking that हमें draft दिखाओ is very hilarious because we are asking you to participate in this process. If Law Commission wouldn't have asked the citizens, then you would have said that we have not participated before the Law Commission. Now Law Commission is taking your suggestions. It will be given to the Parliament. The Parliament will also recommend it to the Standing Committee. It will be passed by the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So there are a lot of layers where the suggestions and various interpretations by various members of the society will be considered. So saying that draft dikhao won't help. You have to ask a very important question that whether your religion, I'm saying that okay, I accept that I'm not an Islamic scholar, but the issues which we are talking about, that whether a Muslim woman has right to divorce, whether in
Finish your point. 20
just
seconds.
A minute,
then
sir,
Mr.
just
Abbas,
let me
yes.
complete. So there are very core. So there are various core issues which I have highlighted in this debate, which has to be asked, and where you have to take a stand that whether it is right or wrong.
All right. Respond, Mr. Abbas.
Respected sir, my dear friend Vishnu Jain. Very conveniently, my friend Vishnu Jain quotes the Law Commission of today. My dear friend, my dear lawyer, have you read what the Law Commission said in the year 2021?
Okay, again we've just addressed that issue. We have spoken of the timing. We have spoken of why it is being debated again now. I think hold on a second. I think the more fundamental question that we were trying to address today is that please, if Mr. Grewal has a suggestion, if Dr. Zeenat Shaukat Ali has a suggestion, if you, Dr. Abbas, have a suggestion or Vishnu Jain has a suggestion, please go and submit your drafts, submit your suggestions, but let's not start creating a paranoia about a Hindu Rashtra that doesn't exist or that nobody is trying to impose. Thanks very much, gentlemen, and Dr. Zeenat Shaukat Ali for joining me. But before we go in a lighter vein, since we are talking about Hindu Rashtra, let me quote to all of you a line. You would want to hear this from the statement released by Jamiyat Ulema-e-Hind. They say, भारत जैसे बहुलवादी समाज में, in a pluralistic country like India, where जहां सदियों से विभिन्न धर्मों के अनुयायी अपने अपने धर्मों की शिक्षाओं का पालन करते हुए शांति और सद्भाव से रहते आए हैं, यूसीसी लागू करने का विचार अपने आप में आश्चर्यजनक है. ऐसा लगता है धर्म विशेष को ध्यान में रखकर बहुसंख्यक को गुमराह करने के लिए अनुच्छेद 44 की आड़ ली जाती है. हालांकि स्वयं आरएसएस के दूसरे प्रमुख गुरु गोलवलकर ने कहा है कि समान नागरिक संहिता भारत के लिए अप्राकृतिक है और इसकी विविधताओं के विपरीत है. Who would have thought we would reach a day where the Jamiyat would be quoting Guru Golwalkar in order to oppose the UCC? Anyhow, maybe that's what a great democracy is. Thanks very much, gentlemen, Dr. Zeenat Shaukat Ali, for joining me.